What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is episode 5 of New York City Marathon Prep, and I just want to sit down with you guys real quick and kind of break down what this week has looked like. It is now Thursday, July 31st. So if you watched last week's video, we came off a pretty intense week. We had our first speed workout of marathon prep in addition to my longest run yet, which was a 13-mile long run. Kind of heading into this week, I woke up Monday morning and full transparency, I just didn't feel as recovered as I would have liked, or maybe I feel like I should have been. So started off the week already kind of feeling a little bit of that fatigue. This week has kind of turned into a deload week just because of how high the volume was last week. The first 4 weeks of this prep, my plan and structure was to just kind of build that running base where I averaged 30 miles a week for those first 4 weeks. And now heading into this week, my intention for this week is to kind of just listen to my body a bit more and get a little bit more cross training in, decrease the mileage a little bit, and add in an extra day of biking and swapping that out for a run. That's the plan of attack for this week. Just to kind of recap what this week has looked like already. On Monday, I ran 6 miles, followed by a full body strength workout. Tuesday, I had a 45-minute recovery ride, so I swapped that out for a run. Usually I run on Tuesdays, but that felt good to just kind of get in an easy spin on the bike. Wednesday came around and I did a 3-mile easy run at Newport Run Club. And so now today is Thursday. Having that extra rest, I do feel like I woke up this morning feeling much better, and I definitely am glad that I listened to my body earlier in the week so I could have a strong back end of the week. Got 5 miles easy this morning. Keep the heart rate low, zone 2. Just get an easy 5-mile run in, followed by this afternoon. My plan is to hit another full body strength session in over at Moxie before I teach shred at 4 p.m. And then Friday, last week, looking at Friday, I went for that 1-hour recovery ride before my long run on Saturday. I really liked doing that, so I'm gonna do that same process tomorrow where I'll do a bike ride tomorrow leading into my long run on Saturday. And then Sunday, my plan is just to take a full recovery day to rest and get the body primed and ready to go for the following week. That is where we really are gonna start ramping up the mileage. Time to go get ready here. I've already had my electrolytes, already had my coffee, and my Go Bar, so I'm feeling good, feeling ready to go. This week is the US Open of Surfing down in Huntington, which it's such a fun week here in Southern California. It's a week-long surf event where they host a surf competition for the top female surfers, the top male surfers in the world. But I'm gonna run down to Huntington and then grab a coffee and hopefully watch a little bit of surfing. We are taking off here, just settling into this first mile, taking it nice and easy here, averaging about a 9:15 minute per mile pace. When I was a little kid, I used to love going to the US Open. Growing up, I had a couple surfers that I used to look up to so much. And coming down here was like the favorite part of my summer. All week I would come super early at sunrise, stay until the afternoon. For me, Lakey Peterson was someone that I idolized growing up. Sage Erickson, Stephanie Gilmore, Carissa Moore. I've always loved surfing, but as I got older, kind of grew away from it a little bit. Playing basketball, getting into running, but surfing is still something that I do like to do in my free time. For me, surfing does still serve as an outlet to where if I'm having a bad day or, I don't feel like running or going to the gym, got a couple boards in the garage and I just like to go out and catch a few waves, have some fun, and just enjoy being out in Mother Nature, out in the ocean. Super excited to get back here, about 2 miles out from HB Pier, where the surf competition is hosted. It's south side of the pier. We are approaching HB Pier. I was checking the surf report this morning. The waves don't look super good, but they did call the comp on this morning, so hopefully we'll see some good waves and go check it all out.
Surf fans, and welcome to the Lexus US Open of Surfing, presented by Pacifico in the city of Huntington Beach, in our 3rd Challenger Series event of the season.
Surfers preparing for day number 1. Challenger Series number 3. The world's best surfers out here at the south side of Huntington Beach.
One of the biggest events we have the entire year. This is where you really set yourself up to build momentum towards the end of the year. A lot of people hopeful to make that leap up to the championship tour.
Truly competing in the sense of the word out there.
Laying down the line.
Uh-oh.
Call us the Challenger Series for a reason.
The US Open's like the mecca of all of Orange County. A lot of people might not understand how huge this event is for all the surfers.
This is the charm of the US Open. It brings those big names around and puts them on the platform to show up and blow up.
A big upset or the winner of the first Challenger Series event.
No leash, no worries. Chloe came out electrifying today.
Lahaina's Eli Hanneman.
That sound truly showing itself today.
He came out guns blazing with this turn.
Igarashi. That's what we expect from a two-time champ here at Huntington Beach. Good swagger on the ride out.
Really good surfing. Congratulations, yeah. Go.
Your girl is back in the kitchen. I've been chefing it up recently, not gonna lie. Tonight we are gonna make some organic chicken thighs and then pair that with some good old vegetables. This is from Sprouts. It's just like a fire roasted vegetable medley and super easy. We're gonna put this all together over a bed of rice and that's gonna be dinner. We have cooked up a beauty of a dinner right here. We got chicken thighs, we got a vegetable medley with Brussels sprouts, peppers and onions, mushrooms, over a bed of rice and spinach. This meal literally took me 10 minutes to cook and it's super simple, high in protein, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Eating healthy does not have to be difficult. It can be super easy and efficient and also still tastes really good. It is 8:30 p.m., which is pretty late for me to be eating dinner, but sometimes that's just how it goes. We're gonna enjoy this, turn on the TV, watch a little bit of YouTube probably. It is Friday morning and I am on my way to Newport Run Club. At Run Club at 6:30 a.m. bright and early. Great way to kick off the weekend, get a little shakeout run in before my long run tomorrow. It's like extra hard to get up this morning. I don't know why I'm so tired. Decided to get down there, ride my bike to Run Club. Can't beat it. 2, 3, Run Club! Woo! I remember you. So this is the little morning crew. Good morning, happy Saturday. Today is August 2nd, and I know we talked about this earlier, but this week is my deload week before we kind of ramp up those long runs on Saturday starting next week. Got a nice easy 10 miles today, but I'm doing it in a fun, unique, kind of special place this morning. I'm currently driving up to LA. I'll be meeting up with my good friend Michelle, who's in town for the weekend. She actually lives in New York City. She's actually the friend that I'll be staying with in New York during the marathon weekend. I'm super excited to just spend some time with her this morning, get some miles in, and just kind of chat about the marathon. I know she's ran this marathon in the past, and this time around she'll be spectating, but it worked out so great. We were just talking a few weeks ago, actually. It just worked out great where I get to stay with her for the entire weekend. She's gonna be spectating, and so this morning I get to kind of ask her some questions and just kind of pick her brain about the race, about the weekend. I know there's a lot that goes into this entire marathon experience, so I wanna make sure that I get the most out of it and I'm as prepared as possible. Hey, look who we got! Team series for... We are about halfway through our run right now, 5 miles in, 5 miles to go. Stopped here at Venice Beach just to go to the bathroom real quick, fuel up on a gel, and head on back. So Michelle has run the New York City Marathon twice now. So what is some advice that you have for me running my first time in New York?
Prepare for the hills.
Whew.
Do a lot of hill training.
Okay.
Pace yourself and get ready for an insane crowd.
Oh baby, I got chills right now. I'm so excited. I think we spoke too soon. This is the hill training right here. Oh my gosh. Final mile. This is how you burn it out right here. Just wrapped up 10 miles, 8:40 minute per mile pace. That was such a gorgeous, fun run with Michelle. Also good just to switch up the running views. I feel like being able to come down to a new place, and it's a great way to kind of explore new routes, and don't come to LA too often, but when Michelle told me she was in town, I knew I had to come down here and log some miles with her. Appreciate the time we got to spend together. She gave me some really good advice for New York, needing to get some more hill training in, but yeah, really proud of that one. Felt really good, and time to head on back. But first, before we head home, we have one very important stop to make before we head back to Newport. It would not be a trip to LA without a visit to Erewhon, and this is definitely a special treat. It's not something that I go here very often, but when I am in the area, I love paying a visit over here to Erewhon. If you've never heard of Erewhon, it's essentially like a higher end market, and it's only here in LA. When I was in school at USC, it would always be a special treat to come to Erewhon and get breakfast or brunch. They have a really good hot bar selection here. I'm coming here for breakfast this morning. Perfect post-run brunch. I will say, I have had a lot of breakfast burritos in my time. If you know me, you know I love breakfast burritos. And I've had quite a few to kind of have like a ranking, I would say. And out of all the places I've tried, all the breakfast burritos I've had, Erewhon has been the number one at the top of my list for like years now. I don't know what makes it so good. I just think that Erewhon uses such good, high quality ingredients. Everything here is organic. It's wrapped in a spinach wheat tortilla. It's got pasture raised eggs, hash browns, avocado, crispy bacon. It's just everything you could possibly want in a breakfast burrito, and it just hits every single time. So straight home from Santa Monica, getting about an hour in on the bike, easy ride here. So it's gonna be a solid day of training, man. I'm feeling good, I needed this today. 10-mile run in the morning, probably going for about 15 miles here on the bike. Can't beat it. Wait. We got the pups back with Cam today. Say what's up, Blakey. Thought I'd just bring the dogs out here to the patio, soak up some sun, and just really take some time for myself this afternoon, hang out with the pups, and enjoy this beautiful day.
With a little love some tenderness. We'll walk upon the water, we'll rise above the mist with a little peace and some harmony. We'll take the world together, we'll take them by the hand. 'Cause I got a hand for you. Oh, I wanna run with you.
That is going to conclude episode 5 of New York City Marathon Prep. Thank you guys for following along, watching, hanging out with me this week. It was definitely an interesting week. I think I had a lot of low points that I haven't really experienced during prep so far. Just kind of dealing with some personal stuff and some work stuff that kind of affected my training, which, life happens. I think it's all about how we react in those moments, not letting it kind of bring me down, but also giving myself some grace. And I think that's kind of what I tried to do this week, taking a step back and also trying to listen to my body. My biggest takeaway from this past week, having those kind of low points, is that it's okay to kind of go through things like that where you do have moments where you're just not feeling your best, but being able to honor a commitment that you make to yourself and showing up to put the work in even when you may not feel like it, I think goes a long way and says a lot about who you are as an athlete and who you are as a person. And so that's what I tried to do this week. I tried to really just embrace the suck and double down and still show up for myself, so that I can also show up for others in my job as well. Every training run may not have been perfect this week. I did still get everything done that I was supposed to, so I'm very proud of that. And I think all we can do now is move on to next week. There's a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing where this next week takes me. I talked about in the beginning of the video how these first 4 weeks was all about building my running base. And so the baseline has been set. We've done that for the past 4 weeks, and now it's time to build from here. Very excited and refreshing just to kind of take a step back, enjoy my weekend, go to LA, run with friends, and also continuing to show up for myself. If you are watching this and you can kind of relate to any of that, just know that you're never alone and life happens. You get knocked down 8 times, you get back up 9. Just know that you got this and surround yourself with those who love you, who support you, and who are rooting for you. It's all gonna work out in the end. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching and definitely wanna continue to share this journey with each and every one of you. I will see you guys in episode 6 of Road to New York City.